In September, Congresswomen from Wisconsin, California, and West Virginia introduced the No Surprises for Survivors Act. It's a bipartisan bill. It's meant to solve the problem of sexual assault survivors facing out-of-pocket costs for treatment, including forensics tests. Now, those tests are supposed to be free, but a recent study found that many survivors are still facing out-of-pocket costs. In fact, one study found that 16% of emergency visits related to sexual violence resulted in out-of-pocket costs averaging over $3,000. The 1994 Violence Against Women Act guaranteed full coverage for forensics tests administered to sexual assault survivors, but only if those tests were conducted by what is called a sexual assault nurse examiner, a SANE nurse. Survivors might not know to request that this particular type of nurse be the one to perform the forensics test. So the No Surprises for Survivors Act would let federal agencies designate other types of providers who could give forensics exams eligible for full coverage by private insurance. It would also make all forensic medical exams for sexual assault survivors qualify as what are emergency services under the No Surprises Act. And finally, in cases where the state is responsible for some of the out-of-pocket costs, private insurance would be required to assist survivors with seeking reimbursement. In a statement, the Congresswoman Gwen Moore from Wisconsin said the last thing a survivor of sexual violence should have to worry about is an unexpected medical bill. Congresswoman Carol Miller from West Virginia said this common sense bipartisan legislation would protect victims and ensure no woman who experiences sexual violence has to pay a dime for a forensics medical exam. You could read more out of these congresswomen. We'll link to a statement in the description below.